I am very fortunate that I'm not a Christian who lives back during the times of the Roman Empire. Evidently, it wasn't as pluralistic and all-encompassing and all-accepting back then. It was for every other belief system except for Christianity. Christianity was pretty much the only religion that was persecuted because it denounced all the practices and rituals and customs and traditions of the other religions, because they were given over to shameful practices, things that aren't even tolerated today in our modern society. Bestiality, adultery, fornication, violence, and more intimate details, which involve those and other things that aren't worthy to be mentioned. Because St. Peter said that it's a shame, even it's abominable, even to speak of the details, to speak of those things which they practice. That we are to not even mention it because it's so detestable in God's sight, abomination, abominable. God hates it, those things, and that's why the Christians were persecuted, because they were worshiping the true God, and true God was showing disdain towards what they were doing for their religion and in practice. And of course, in our modern society now, because we don't live in ancient Roman Empire, but we live in a modern culture 2,000 years later, people aren't persecuted one way or the other, whether they are practicing faithful pagans or faithful Christians. They're not persecuted. There may be a few hostile remarks or reproachful stares or disassociations as far as friendships go, but nothing on the level of torture, physical torture, or violence or anything like that, unless you are in some of those other third world countries like Islamic countries or something. They take it very seriously if someone violates their Quranic practices.